Alrighty. What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Thanks for the waters. Good evening. You made a big financial purchases. What dumb shit did you do? What did you do? Did you buy a fucking second RTX 5070? Hookers? Why would you want to buy a hooker? Who pays for hookers? Just knock them out. Like, you fuck them and then, like, you run away. That way you don't have to pay them. You pre-ordered a Switch 2? How much did you... How much of your kidney did you have to sell? You paid for a hooker to play with Yu-Gi-Oh! With you? I didn't like any of those options. Maybe I should actually look at the target list I have and maybe go off that. You did payment for a normal bundle price. You know what's funny? Unless they schedule me for work that day, I'm actually going to be off when the day of the Switch 2 gets released. Thank fuck. Oh, hello, Cheyenne. You're fine, no worries. So, as I'm looking for targets, good fucking Christ, these all suck. Or I already have them. Do I have a shiny Fido? Fucking stupid. Maybe I'll go for that. I don't know if I have the... What the hell does a shiny Fido look like? Oh, for God's sakes, we're doing this again. Like, let me Google it real quick. I gotta see how, You got a shiny Umbreon in Pokemon Go when you're at the doctor's? Nice. You know, I figured I'd have that. Yes, exactly. Instead of a lollipop, you get shinies. Bro just K me. He sent me a K. I wanna fucking kill him. The evolution of Fido. Oh, I guess we're gonna knock this one out. Not like this isn't even a target, but why not? Judging by the other options available, I mean, this is a sad fucking list here. So, I'm gonna do one thing as well. I'm gonna show Two things, actually. First thing I want to show, so I'm gonna wait and hope that Flint and Guardy show up. It depends if Cheyenne wants me to show it now. Let's do that. But in the meantime, let's go get this shiny. Yeah, no shit, Guardy's sleeping. Alright. Fidos. You can show whenever you like. I mean, I wanted you to be here for that. I don't know. I'm gonna pretend like I know exactly what you guys are talking about. I really don't. I thought about pre-ordering a Switch too, but I'm just not ready to yet. What type is Fido? No, seriously, I don't know its type. Barry. Okay. That's not how you say my name, but okay. The bread dog is a fairy. Ah, yes, because when I imagine pure faggotry, I imagine bread. You know that sourdough bread that's in my kitchen right now that I use for my sandwiches? Obviously fairy flavored, fairy related. Ah, yes, you know that wheat bread that you eat for your goddamn fucking healthier solutions to food when it's not really by that much? Yeah, fairy. Fairy dust is slang for cocaine. Oh, goody. So if fairy dust is slang for cocaine, what is fairy wind then? Because that's a move in this game. Also, why am I not surprised that the Mexican would know that? I mean, I guess the more you know. You don't even know? Mexican? Yeah, Tio's a Mexican. You can't believe in anything anymore? Or in my life. No, I do gotta admit that when it comes to Fido, this is a Pokemon that I definitely remember not liking at the beginning of this game. And it's right now in a weird spot where I'm leaning more towards it actually, you know, growing on me. You know, because that would be a good idea. I mean, if you want to pre-order a Switch 2, then, you know, that's fine. I'm not gonna do it. At least, just because the price is a little too high for my liking. I'll definitely consider buying one, but it won't be, like, day one, that's for sure. It's just with the high price, it's just now a little polarizing. You're in Germany. What, are you saying Germany doesn't have any freedom? The only freedom you have is bread? You make it sound like North Korea, where if you do one thing wrong, you get sent to a prison camp. Dare I even ask? Yeah. It's synonymous of freedom unless you're a minority. In that case, then they hate you and want you dead. You regret taking a nap? Well, that's your fault for being an idiot. What have I told you about those afternoon naps? That they're a terrible idea. They fuck your sleep schedule. Oh, goody. Has he blown up any foreigners yet? Oh, hey, Flint. Thanks for the water. Actually, it's good I have your attention. So, I was gonna wait to do this for Guardy to be awake. But I have something for you, Flint. Oh, never mind. There we go. She's awake. Okay. Wait, I can do this. Sweet. Now we're getting the whole crew here. Blowing up foreigners? No. Thank God. Alright, now that we got them here, I'm gonna do both. So, I mentioned that I had some stuff I needed to show. So, Guardy and Cheyenne were nice enough to do some more wonderful drawings for me. And I'm gonna show those right now, starting with Cheyenne's. You know what would be a good idea? It was just to actually, you know, download the files. I don't have them downloaded. I forgot that I asked for them. Email me, and I didn't download them before I started the stream. God fucking damn it. Okay, hold on. I downloaded them on my phone. Jesus Christ. Okay. Pro streamer, fuck off. Okay. Alright, I got him. First one was done by Cheyenne, using one of the characters I have. Assuming it's this one. I know which one is which because one of these is like in German. Here's the first one they did. This is courtesy of Cheyenne. Pretty nice. They surprised me with this one. I didn't even ask for this. They just did it. Stop with melatonin once you learn that it prevents slumping and or cause deep sleep, REM sleeper. You know, when I had melatonin, I don't remember ever having any REM sleep ever. Melatonin didn't really do anything for me outside of like the first few days. But yeah, no, this is really nice. I appreciate this generous, this thing they did. I had a stroke trying to pronounce that. You drew it when you were sitting in the doctor's office? Jesus Christ. What the fuck kind of waiting times do you have in Germany if you can shiny hunt and draw in the doctor's office? What the fuck? What are they doing down there? Who's Umbreon? That's Cheyenne's Umbreon. Don't show mine now, it's garbage compared to Shine. Yeah, fuck you, Guardy, that's not how this works. And... you see... there's a reason I asked for, Flint to be here specifically. Gas chambers take a... oh my god, bro! What the fuck? Dude? Oh, wow. I thought they were unlearning that down there, but okay. I was trying to say is that there's a reason I wanted Flint here. I wanted Kiata here too, but I don't know if he's even around, so... and there you go. He's getting ready to go to work. That's great. Have him come check this out real quick. Get his attention and tell him to come look at this. If he's still here, get his attention now. I'm giving him the one, like, a little something he can see before he goes. And yes, I knew about this for a while. And no, I wasn't the one who told her to do this. She did this on her own fruition. I just knew about it. I had the file saved, but I agreed to save it till now to show it to everybody. This is fucking wonderful. Like, damn. This bitch can cook. You are not a paid actor. Alright, Guardy, you can send the file to them as well. I don't know, I don't have their emails personally, but you can give it to them. Yeah. You feel like yours is ugly because, guys, don't degrade yourselves and compare yourselves. You're all equally talented and amazing, alright? Trust me, I am very, 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 very appreciative of what you guys have done. These are wonderful. It doesn't matter how it looks. You guys did them wonderfully. Cheyenne, I love yours a lot. It was a very pleasant surprise. God damn. And honestly, if anything, Cheyenne, if you're drawing this on a phone with a free app, that is a testament to how talented you are. And Guardies is also amazing. It's not a comparison. You both did a wonderful job, you two. And trust me, when I inevitably rework my overlay and get those artworks removed of the guy that I needed taken off and I reshuffle them, you guys can guarantee these are going in. Okay? You've earned that. I want to feature art that I commission and or receive as much as humanly possible to show credit and respect to everyone who's done them. You two have earned that, trust me. These will be in there. Whenever I'm not lazy, aka not working. So, take pride in what you guys do, because you fucking cooked. Alright? And honestly, if that Sky Arrow Bridge one is big enough, I might be able to make that my desktop background for the next music stream I do. You hope you can soon, now you don't have to spend your free time studying to be scheme trained for a different position in your office. Well, I hope you can draw soon too, because you've also been really good at your drawing. Even for your... Can I say that? Rusty? You've been pretty damn good. So yeah, now that I just wanted to wait for everyone to be here to show those. In terms of just Guardians, you can just send the original file to both of them when you want. Not like you needed my permission to do that, so. You have characters you really want designed, I mean, that's fair. I want to see some of my characters linked with yours again. And that Gallade one is gonna go in my overlay eventually when I get that shit sorted. But first things first, I should probably Google what the fairy recipe is, because I don't remember this, and my ass is never going to remember. I might be... wait, you have a... yeah. Am I brain damaged? Hold on. Oh, it's tomato. Okay. Might as well just savor this now before OBS inevitably crashes. Oh, oh, God. Whoops. Alright, Sandwich Artist is back at it again. Give a pizza sub rat pronto. How about you walk in front of traffic? I'm sure the hospital food would be better than a pizza sub. In the handicap spot. Oh, wow, how fucking fitting. Could this have not played, like, a minute ago? Seriously? Alright, well, fuck me, I guess. Could have gotten that earlier, but oh well. At least we got it. Time to go find a shiny dog. But yeah, massive shout out and thank you to Cheyenne and Guardy for their wonderful work. You know, that what I got thrown off. I thought we already found it. I need the side-by-side comparison. Hold on. I hope you fall down a flight of stairs and break your pinky toe. Is that aimed at me? What the fuck, dude? What did I do? Why did you stop featuring arts on your stream? Gotta fix that. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I accrued so many commissions and artwork that I just decided, hey, on my overlay, I should just feature them. Why not? You can get a service dog after the operation next week? Sweet. I can't believe I'm getting lip from Fast. Motherfucker. He assumes it was for him. I'm gonna fucking... Well, yeah, I mean, I figure a lot of things you do would be... A lot of those comments would be aimed at me. I don't know. You survived a cliff fall? You've also survived being shot. And stabbed, I think. And falling in, and then your cactus. You know, living in Mexico, that's a pretty strong one already. If it was, I would at least be polite and call you masked. We're really gonna go with that pit for the rest of my life. I own this dude, even though I literally did nothing to own him, and now I just own him, apparently. Was it this easy back in the 1800s to do that? Because, like... I don't know. What they're doing to you, Cheyenne? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Well, yeah, we knew about that part, but we didn't know about the open brain surgery part, that was going to be that bad. And a wild tumbleweed with razor blades sticking out. Tio is the survivor of all survivors in Mexico. You still need that email? Which one? Yeah, Cheyenne, I really hope that your surgery goes well and that you'll be able to continue living life and, you know, showing off your talents to the world. Trust me, we're all pulling for you, brother. Or sister. I don't know your fucking gender. Well, I'm pretty sure I've asked that before. Did you get your Switch 2 pre-order? I'm assuming this... I don't know. I don't know who that's aimed at, but Fast got his. I didn't get mine because I'm not pre-ordering it. You're a woman? Oh, that's great. The thanks Fast, and it's a cottony with a whip. I mean, yeah, you are responsible for those cottonies. And we have Slam for the fucking nickname that I had to get rid of. She said it last stream. Do you think I remember anything from last stream? Last thing I remember was spending like 45 minutes looking for a goddamn collectible. You have a legacy in picking cotton, you have a legacy in stealing jobs. Jesus Christ, this is the battle of the stereotypes tonight. You know, one steals TVs, the other steals jobs. We're not the same. Good fucking Christ. No, you're lazy. Your mom will get you a 6'2". You have a legacy of not swimming either. Weren't you literally a track and field athlete? You telling me you can't swim? You can run, you can jump, but you can't swim? How? How does that even work? Zeno Elite 4 always makes me tear up. Well, yeah, if I had to be an Elite Four member with a Dustox and a Beautyfly on my team, I would tear up too. Oh wait, that's not what we're talking about. Oh, yeah, no, this music is pretty emotional, I'll admit. I don't even think I can tell. Actually, ears are a different. No, they're fucking not. Fish gotta swim, not me, cause you're oh. Are you a Nintendo ninja? Hello, Insanity, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're looking for a shiny dog, which is actually kind of hard to tell because I have not actually hunted this thing, and I am actually concerned that with how it is, it might be tough to spot unless I'm just that stupid. Could be the case. I mean, yeah, that's definitely noticeable. There's no way. Fuck. Wait, what was Flint saying in the top, by the way? Since the three of us have at least one other Pokemon OC, what was the follow-up to that one, Flint? You are underage, so no alcohol for you. You're in Germany. Yeah, I swear to, don't Germans literally start drinking in Germany at like fucking age 6 or some shit? You are with how you stole, I mean, bought Switch 2 pre-order. I mean, yeah, technically you might have stolen it from somebody else. Like, you do steal from other people. When you order your pre-order first, it means somebody else can't pre-order it first, and you kind of just miss your opportunity for that, I guess. You know? Oh shit! Oh hi! Wow, I was not paying attention. Hey, we got it! Would I eat ice cream and cookies? One of my favorite ice cream orders is cake batter with crushed up Oreos inside, actually. So yeah, I would gladly eat that. Yeah, I love that. So, what I used to do is a testament to probably how much of a fat piece of shit I am, but actually, wait. I can't believe I'm about to ask this question. Does Fido have a means of harming itself? I don't know why I'm asking this question, but I gotta check. Hold. Alright, cool. It does not. I can't believe I had to ask that question, but every fucking Pokemon in this game hates life, so I just had to be sure, you know? I'm sorry. So what I used to have was when I drank any, like, I had this Bailey's Irish liqueur, and I would get it with this cookies and cream ice cream, and I would pour I would put the ice cream and liqueur together and just have that. It actually was like really fucking good, like Irish like sort of thing. All right, well, we got the target. So, I mean, granted, I said my go-to Cold Stone order, but I mean, realistically, my favorite ice cream is either cookies and cream or the birthday or cake batter style ice cream. So we have about, how much time left? We got 19 minutes. We can try and scrape out another shiny. At least that way, you know, if we did, we get the full line. Because if not, I'll just turn this into Dashmon. Okay, go. Wait, what? What? Rain, Guardy, you have another idea for a memorable location and possibly for other Pokemon OCs? Go on. Or in Autumn is pumpkin pie. Okay, am I the only one that... Am I the only one here who doesn't like pumpkin pie, by the way? No, seriously, I don't like pumpkin pie. It doesn't... I don't really like pie in general, actually. It doesn't taste that good. You never tried pumpkin pie ice cream from Germany? There's a lot of ice cream things that I haven't tried. You like pumpkin pie and all pumpkin spice things? Okay, Bonnie, relax. What about sweet potato pies? No. Or pies in general. I just don't like pies in general. I've never been a fan of them at all. Apple pie, pumpkin pie, strawberry pie. This really weird Oreo pie that my sister made once. Fucking Vegemite pie. Like, none of it's good. Why did... Okay, I guess they did not like me talking ill about pies, I guess. Cream pie? Okay. No! I mean, coconut cream pie, you know... The only pie you eat is cheesecake? Okay. I don't like cheesecake either. So, we don't have a lot to agree on. I'm so sorry. That's the goddamn Garchomp plushie. Why is that thing so fucking tiny? It's supposed to be menacing, but it looks fucking tiny. You should totally buy one of those. Oh god, you know what I forgot to save yesterday? I don't have the toy store link that you sent. What the fuck was that? Oh, Twitch notification. That's great. I really don't care who's streaming right now. Because I'm in the middle of mine. I mean, unless we want to go into someone else's stream and, fucking do what... We always do what we did that one time with Fast and just, you know, be in their stream, but, you know, that's... I'm not doing that. I don't know who... I'm not really friends with this person. I just still follow them because I'm too lazy to unfollow anybody. Big Bad Toy Store? Yeah, I wanted the link to all those, like, Doom toys and shit, but I forgot to save the link because I'm a fucking idiot. You have Black Forest cake. It's a cake with cherries and a little bit of alcohol, but not so much that you get drunk. I mean, considering that it took a couple, like, strong sips of moonshine to get me fucking tipsy, yeah, I would assume a pie's not gonna do a lot to me. Actually, you know what I do need to do? Alright, cool, thank you. Let's take a look at this real. Doom Dark Ages Doom Slayer 1 of 1 scale wearable helmet for a nice fucking price of $174.99. What the fuck? That's not what I'm looking for. Brand, no, okay, alright. Right. There's that figurine, Eternal Soldier. That is a Genshin Impact figure for $114. Do I look like a degenerate? I mean, I am, but not that much. Yo, they have the Mancubus collection figurine. That actually looks really sick. Where's the one that I really want? Because there's gonna be one I'm looking for in particular. I need to see if they have this one. What's the name of that fucking enemy again? That giant one with like the... Not the... That floating one that every time you shoot a grenade into its mouth and they eat it, they kind of just fucking die. I don't remember its name. I don't even think it's on here, actually. Yeah, it's not on here. I don't know if there is a setting for that because, yeah, I've been getting recommendations like that too. I'm going to assume that's how people found me, or some people found me. Because here's the thing, I've been getting a lot of new people popping in. I don't know if it's just because like they're getting recommended it, or if maybe I have earned that option. I've earned that like following to where people just come check me out based on that sort of thing. I don't fucking know. Like most people here found me because they were friends with me. I don't know how other people found me. You found me because you looked for Team Fortress 2 streams? Well, aren't I glad that I decided to stream TF2 because it brought in another great community member. And yeah, I'll probably do another TF2 stream again soon. It's just probably not gonna be this week. Because my Saturday plan is... my Saturday plan is to finish Doom Eternal. Well, at least the main game, not the DLC. The DLC is gonna be its whole other thing eventually. You're not a shiny, are you? No, I was just another victim. Okay. I didn't found you, you found me. Yeah, well, our history is a little different. I mean, by technicality, I found everybody here. Because it wasn't them who got introduced to me by running into me. I ran into them. Yeah, Twitch isn't useful for discoverability, it's for interactivity. Do I like... yeah, no, I didn't see this question earlier. Well, before I answer your question, Cheyenne, I'll just talk about that thing with YouTube. So, the thing is that YouTube, in a very, very faint way, based off what I'm seeing nowadays, is that they're shoving a lot more random, lower subscribed or less popular channels into their For You or recommendation page. And I guess that they're finally starting to be like, hey, maybe we should get some of these lesser people, that sounds really bad, less popular channels more notoriety, but the problem with that is by this point, nobody really gives a fuck anymore about trying to find smaller creators now. Nobody gives a fuck about them. Especially for me, because I don't really watch anyone new. I could give two fucks less at this point. Punch him in the Jabba for me? I mean, that would be funny. I mean, I'll just, you know, probably get the Marine Tube. You mean the only place we could feasibly fit Bonnie in? Yes. I'm kidding. Okay, anyways, fuck. Dog. At least Discord never sends me pings when I stream. Because streamer mode disables them, so I wouldn't get them. Probably best not to... Plushies, yes or no? Oh, I love plushes. I like to collect plushies. Well, it depends on what kind of... I mean, I have to like the Pokemon. Well, actually, I don't even have to like them. I mean, well, if it's for a bigger plush, yes. So, I can tell you all the plushies I have right now, so... You go down the line, based off what I'm seeing in my room right now, I have the following. I have this really big-ass Cubone plushie that's, big as shit. In the top left of, like, fucking corner of my room, just sitting up here. Next to it is a, Dragonite with a Oakland A's bowl helmet hat that I got from a baseball game, and I just put it on his head one day and left it there. And in between them is a Pikachu plushie, which I know sounds fucking crazy, but the only reason I have it is because I got it with the Dave & Buster's points I had, and it was the only Pokemon plushie, and I thought it'd It was the only thing I was ever going to use my points for, since I don't go to Dave & Buster's. I'm like, fuck this. Somebody else wants it, they can have it, because I sure as shit don't want it. Then on the right is a Pichu plushie, a pretty big one. That was like the one with its eyes closed. On the right is a Kirby plushie that is pretty flat, or like one of the big ones, like the large size ones. I got that one like I think a week after I started working at Target. Then on top of it is a Piplup plushie. Then there's like a nice size Gengar plushie right next to it. On the right of that is a Raichu, then a Turtwig. And then behind it is another giant Pichu plushie with a Mewtwo on top of it. Then I have a Gyarados, like one that's just like pretty tiny, and I had to like shove it in between two bars to keep it hanging. I have a second Gengar that's a bit smaller, and then a Poliwag that was thrown in as a bonus. And then I think it was my brother who gave me this goddamn hanging fucking keychain, like, of Pikachu, because why not? And then behind me is like a shelf. I have, how many of these? Hang on, I got, can the mic pick this up? Yeah, the mic can pick it up. Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more Pichu plushes back here. And then I got a, let me see, Cyndaquil, Jigglypuff, Shut Up Phone, let me start that because the phone threw me off. Cyndaquil, Jigglypuff, Leafeon, Glaceon, Yalga, Charmander, Eevee, Dragonite, Dratini, Ivysaur, the Clodsire Burger plushie, and then below it is a Magikarp and another Pikachu that was given to me. God fucking damn it. This Pikachu Squishmallow that I don't know why I have this, and then a Piplup Squishmallow. I have way more Pikachu stuff than I like to admit for a Pokemon I'm not a big fucking fan of. Okay, why did my phone go off this time? What did they want? Oh yes, mobile dashboard. Where we've been live for 53 minutes, and it's recommending me my mobile dashboard. Fuck off. Anyways. And then the last two plushies that I have is a shiny Kyogre and shiny Charizard that are just sitting casually on my desk right next to me because they're shiny. Oh, fucking die. I hate you. So yes, I like plushies. Also, if it was like Pichu or Eevee, I'd choose Pichu because Pichu is literally my all-time favorite Pokemon, so... I mean, did I not just... How many Pichu plushies do I have? I have 1, 2... I have 9 Pichu plushies. I have 9. 9 of them. Wait. I'm hoping this is the one that's doing it, and disabling or prevent them from now recommended live is one of the kinds of mobile notice you can get the account settings on the app. Okay. Yeah, I gotta turn mine off too, because I don't really watch anyone either. Look, at this point in my life... So, you know what? You make a personal Pichu plushie that represents your character. I mean, if you want to go for that, that's fine. That's really nice of you. And you know what? I mean, I'd be willing to even... Well, we can talk about that. What do you mean low battery? Come on! I haven't even been using this controller! Because shipping this figure would be more expensive than shipping you the skin of the plushie. You can stuff it yourself. Are you really sure you want to trust me with stuffing a plushie? Like this is fucking Build-A-Bear Workshop? You missed that? I didn't. I mean, let this be a testament to how poorly I charge my shit. Rule of thumb, guys, by the way, if you're going to charge your if you're gonna play games with a wireless headset or controller, you should probably fucking charge them. Can I look at the... Let me read the idea, hold on. Let me see. Another one of his, another one of his and another one of Rain's could be going for the... Kiata and Rain's OC is going for the marine tube. Looking out to see your Duat swimming in the outest part of the marine tube if feasible. It's funny. That sounds like a wonderful idea. It's actually kind of funny because I also have a water type OC too with Empoleon, but that's not important. I mean, I guess more than anything, oh, I'd love to see that. Considering that Flint is the one steering the ship on this idea, I'd probably let him pick which character of mine he'd want to see. I'm not gonna be picky about it. I mean, there's 27 of them, so I'm sure there's gonna be one that he wants to see. I mean, I have an Empoleon. I am picky. Yeah, on other things. I am picky about a lot of things. Art is not one of them, okay? I mean, sure, I have some certain boundaries, but that's normal. You're like the pickiest person I know. What part of I'm only, like, what part of I'm not picky when it comes to art does none of you fuckers get? Yes, I know I'm a picky fucking person, but... not in that category, at least. I mean, sure, I don't like NSFW art, but I mean, that's like one whole subsection, I guess. How much time is on this sandwich? 5 minutes? What if you flip the script on this? Be willing to pay for this idea too? That's fine, I'd like to see about. I mean, I guess it depends. How many fucking characters do you want to stick in it? Because it's like, what are we, is it gonna be like 1 each or 2 each or... Because it doesn't... Actually, no, Kiana doesn't have a water type OC, never mind. Or, wait, does he? No, he doesn't, never mind. I was about to say, I thought he had one, he does not. Alright, he's got the Mew bubble. Yeah, I trying to remember. But I should literally know, I literally purchased a Converum with his original set before, you know, he added more of them. I know Woofy did that one pretty well back when they were charging pretty fucking low. Oh, Bonnie just sent me something. Hold on. I mean, if that's an idea that Kiata would like, I mean, you have my approval for it already. Yeah, you can have the Empoleon. Badass penguin. Ah. There we go. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, I'm not really paying attention to this fucking Fido outbreak anymore. I'm not really as focused. I'm having fun talking to chat, really. It's actually been really nice to do something chill, because the last 3 streams, I mean, while I admit I have absolutely loved playing Doom Eternal, I haven't been really talking as much in them. Which, I mean, granted, maybe some people are happy I'm not opening my mouth as much, but, you know. Anyways. God, but I gotta admit, work has been burning me the fuck out. Don't make me and Matt hop in there. I mean, you know what's funny is that I'm pretty sure the last string of streams I've had have been like the longest portion of time in quite a while that I've went without a COCOM. You're a shiny. You are not a shiny. My eyes fucking were wrong. They were wrong. How the fuck did I mistake that? The lighting really doesn't help. God, you don't work yet? Yeah, this recent set of streams has been the longest without a COCOM in quite a while. Which is unprecedented, because sometimes I usually feature a lot of COCOMs, whether it's Bonnie, Flint, Matt, Tio, Monkey popping in sometimes. Bran, like, definitely a lot of, Do you think Shiny Fido will look more different if you put it in the oven? I mean, yeah, if you set the thing to broil and it just fucking goes crazy. Trust me, I'm not gonna be looking for another Fido after this. I'll just turn it into Dashbun and then we'll leave it at that. You're gonna looking more like a golden retriever at this point. Black. Oh god, COCOMs. You're gonna wait. You're gonna COCOM step bro. What the fuck? Black? No, not that kind of black. Boys' night. Are we gonna go from a chill night to fucking bringing every unhinged masochist into this goddamn voice chat to say dumb shit for like 3 hours straight? Be the worst idea in the world. What service dog, what kind of dog do you think I should get? And because you can choose. I would, okay, I don't really know the difference between the dog breeds, but let me recommend ones you shouldn't get. Like, don't get a Rottweiler. That's a, I don't even know if they even are Rottweiler service dogs. That's a terrible idea. Don't get Huskies because they're bastards sometimes. Bulldogs, maybe. Oh, the timer ran out. Okay. Huskies. Rottweilers are amazing. What the fuck are you talking about? Hey, I didn't... Hang on. I didn't say that Rottweilers weren't good. I'm just saying as a service dog, I really don't think they'd be the best for certain things, especially if they go wild and start trying to maul somebody to death. Wouldn't be the best look now, would it? Okay, so we got a shiny... Oh wow, what the fuck? Is this really all they have available? These are some sad fucking options. Volbeat? Of course you would. You mean you live in Mexico? Of course you're gonna need the extra protection with a Rottweiler. You're fucking living in hard mode. Yeah, who would have been surprised that people were rushing to pre-order Switch 2s? Or, you know, you have scalpers running bot programs. Let me see something. Who do I want to hunt? I couldn't be bothered. All right, we're gonna do the nefarious scheming real quick. By the way, I haven't opened up Pokemon Quest in a bit. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I can't be fucking bothered. I can't be bothered to try and shiny hunt in that game and play it. It's just there's too many things about it that I just don't like. I mean, the only thing I like about it is the stupid looks that all of them have, like blocks, but I mean, the gameplay's not really fun. The whole energy system is bullshit. It's not worth it. I mean, the fact that the game was free but has all this extra buy shit, yeah. Yeah, that is true. Because not only do you have actual, genuine people trying to buy these products, you have scalpers and other people running, like, extremely strong bot systems or other sorts of commands to try and overload everything to get what they want. Is that a Dragapult? Wait, is that Dragapult or the Dragozolt? You know, it doesn't matter because this is a shiny target, so we're just gonna go for it. Here's to hoping I don't accidentally end up with a fucking shiny dragon. That isn't that. Actually, before I do that, was there any other things that I could have taken interest in? Well, none of them. Low kicks, fuck no. Sneasel I don't have, but not as interested. Kitakami usually has nothing, well, aside from that, but I already got it. And wow, well, fuck, I do not need Bonsly. Minior, I mean, it could be anything. I'm not trying to hunt all 7 of them. Scizor would be nice. If I didn't already have it, I already have Electabuzz, so I guess we're going for Dracloak. Or it's fucking Dracloak, I'm going to just guess. So, I don't want to set off any dragon-type red flags, so I'm going to shut up. Well, that too, I'll probably shut up, but, you know. I don't know if I should do a ghost sandwich or, It's not black. No, I think it's like yellow. Some stupid ass color, but I just want it. And then you know what I can fucking do? Oh god, please don't tell me that's what its shiny looks like. Are you fucking serious? How the fuck am I gonna make that one out? Why is this one a lazy shiny? It's not really lazy, but that just looks really weird. So I can tell by, like, the yellow heading. Alright, Kyogre, get in there and do some work. That is a fuck ton of Draclox. They should have made it to match a stealth plane. That'd be a good idea. But hey, you guys know that Game Freak's not really good at designing certain shinies, especially when it comes to the pseudos for whatever fucking reason. The battery is so low, even Chris Brown is trying to cheer it up. Does that come with, like, a lot of violence towards the battery circuit? I don't even know if my Kyogre's killing any of the Draclox that are associated with this outbreak, but at least we're getting through them. Look at him slowly float over, smile at them, and then they die. He's still beautiful. Kyogre can drizzle it up on Route 2. Why Route 2 specifically? Oh, fuck off. Get away from me. Oh, okay. I thought there was a specific reason. Like, is there a trainer on there that gave you issues? Did it ruin your day? You just want to see him drown to death? Well, I mean, eggs are alright. I'm not the biggest fan of eggs either. And before somebody stews that as me not liking them, they're okay. I'm just not the biggest fan. I'll eat them, but in terms of breakfast food, it's not at the top of the list for my ideal breakfast. Well, my ideal breakfast usually of nothing, because I don't eat breakfast, like, ever. Seriously, I don't. Oh my god, that one was hiding in the trees. You couldn't even see that one. That's bullshit. You picky rat. What, is not eating breakfast picky now? Which would be ironic, because I'm pretty sure your ass doesn't eat breakfast either. I mean, actually, you know what? I am curious. Show of hands, like, in the chat. How many people here... Well... How many people here actually eat breakfast? I just want to know. I'm not saying that breakfast is a waste of time. Don't get it misconstrued. I'm just, like, curious. You have to due to meds? Well, okay, that's unfortunate. Like, you shouldn't... I hate the idea of having to be forced to eat. Would you eat breakfast without your medication, Matt, or no? Not on work days? Okay, that one's a pretty common one. You have to because you don't want to be hungry with dealing with customers. Yeah, I'm pretty often... I always have to deal with customers for a bit when I'm hungry because I don't have lunch until... my first meal of the day is not like till 2:45, 3 o'clock on work days. Hey, Victoria, how you doing? Hot beverage after waking up is a must, though? I don't agree with that. I'm not a coffee or tea guy. What I used to do was, have like a fucking... Hot cocoa? No, I wouldn't have that either. Hot chocolate's more of like a fucking... whatchamacallit? Like, okay, I know it's a pretty popular one, but it's like more like a dessert sort of thing, but... Hot chocolate's more of a wintry, like, snow/rainy day sort of, drink. I don't really have hot chocolate that much either. Have I fucking gotten this outbreak down enough yet? You were forced to drink it every morning as a little child? Why is that? Before I accidentally lose this thing... outbreak... let me just make sure. And that's why you save. So really, I had knocked the outbreak down a while ago, I just never got the notification, or I missed it. If we're gonna... this is not gonna become a thing, is it? What would be the play here? A dragon or a ghost sandwich? I think a ghost sandwich might be the play here. I doubt any ghosts are gonna spawn, so let's take a look for ghost types. Sandwich. You know what's funny? I don't think Have I done a ghost type sandwich recipe before on this stream? I don't remember. Actually, I might have done a ghost for the Poltergeist. German no understanding the word. Oh no. He's embracing the German part of him. He's gonna start invading countries again. She's gonna invade a country. I don't know, the Germans do that a lot. Usually doesn't end well for them, but... There's a reason why you're a medic and pyro main. So, medic because German, pyro because you set everything on fire. Or burn or cook shit. Yeah, that would explain. Ah, fuck me! There's hunters and... God damn it. This might have been a mistake. Oh god. I need the shiny Draklock comparison in front of me. Hold on. Creepy, you can't even really tell that much either. Hello, low battery. Again, because I'm too stubborn to just go Fucking charge it. Why is Indeedee showing up? You're not a fucking ghost type. Oh, fuck me. Okay, you're just a Lycanroc. You're not even ghost either. Someone's tired? I mean, I've worked 3 days and streamed 4, so definitely feeling it. And the best part about it is I have work tomorrow too, so it'll complete the 4 stream, 4 workday hang. Oh. I'm giving myself a break tomorrow night and Friday. You won't be having a stream tomorrow night from me. Or Friday. I mean, plans could change. Like, if certain plans for Thursday and Friday fall through, then I can always just stream on those days. But I always leave those 2 days open for very specific reasons. Get some sleep? Yeah, I fucking wish. While I am here though, there is something I do want to talk about and kind of address. And this is something I guess that probably needed to be discussed a while ago, but you know, after speaking to someone else about this matter, I figured I'd finally kind of address it now. So, as many of you... No sleep, no yawns. Fucking hell. Alright, so as some of you... All you need for ghosts is the scent of dead YouTube channels, just sprinkle in a little Jed marbles, a good portion of Fred, and top it off with a little FPS Russia. Okay, the sad part about FPS Russia's fall is that they literally were busted on a fucking, like, what, drug charge? And that was enough to take all their weapons and shit away, so that's why the channel can't even function anymore. That's just unfortunate, because I like that channel. I don't take any medication and all that shit. Ugh. I've already gotten distracted. What exactly was I talking about? I don't even remember. I mean, look, I used to take medication, but I've already told my story. I've given my experience on what that did for me and the experiences it put me through, so I don't want to go through it a second time. Just don't spoil the recipe of a Tobuscus video. I don't want to spoil it with that fucker at all. Well, yeah, he probably... Of course he does a podcast, but who the fuck wants to listen to podcasts? I don't. I don't really listen to podcasts. I'm not really interested in them. Yeah, so do many people. Maybe one day I'll surpass him, guys. Trust in the process. Delusion. Anyways. Dogs. Not my target. Okay, I remember what I was gonna talk about now. So, I'm gonna wait for this song to end. Just because it's a little loud and I don't wanna... I do like it. When your channels become irrelevant after trying to hit the mainstream media, do what they all did and just convert them yourself to podcast. Hell, yep, that's how you do it. Just start a podcast of all your supposedly interesting stories or random shit to talk about that clearly we don't have enough of those. I mean, just like how we have so many Twitch streamers in the world or YouTubers and shit like that. Everyone wants to make it. Everyone wants to turn it into a career. I'm totally not saying that because that's my hopeful dream one day, but that's besides the point. Oh, hey, Miss Magius. You're a great shiny, but I already have you, so I don't need another one. Get out of here, bitch. Okay, now I remember exactly what it was I wanted to talk about, so... I'm gonna hard iron on this for a minute, so I'm probably not gonna read the chat for a split second, or a little bit longer, just because I kind of want to, you know, focus on what I'm talking about. I say that, then I immediately look at the fucking chat and read that. I'll answer that question after this. So, I wanted to give an update on the whole family situation, like financial situation, because I've been pretty quiet about it and haven't really said much over the last, like, weeks or so since I started this. So, as you guys are aware, well, most people who are listening right now are aware, I have been, you know, streaming pretty hard. Ooh, shiny! 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 Let's go! Took a minute for my brain to register that. Hold on. My neurons have to be activated on shinies. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Please don't tell me you have a self-harm move. I can't even damage it, so... I'm scared because I have not seen this thing do anything. Okay, it hasn't learned takedown yet. Figures I would get... Well, since I got distracted by my neurons activating for shinies, let me read this stuff real quick since we're here. Rain Dance podcast went? No, never. I couldn't see myself doing a podcast because, one, I'd have to host it with some people, and who the fuck is gonna want to host a podcast with me? I mean, seriously? I don't even want to do it. What are we even supposed to talk about? Just random stories and shit? Like... I'm at an age where I don't really have enough stories or experiences to talk about that wouldn't really be kind of rehashed. Maybe, like, news about games or, like, other shit like that, I guess, but... I just don't see a venue for it for me right now. Which is funny, because, this is actually some lost media that I'm going to discuss, actually. So, fun fact, there actually is... There was a period of time where me and a couple buddies experimented with it. So, me and two of my buddies One of them named Aqua, the other Kevin Weast. One of them has their own Twitch community and like has their own little group. All three of us actually used to go to the same high school together. Like, we were all really fucking close. We had actually spitballed the idea of like a podcast with the three of us, like when we were first like getting into that whole media field and all shit like that, since we liked video games and had a lot of different like things we wanted to talk about. So from what I remember, we recorded 2 of them. I was like, I think like neither of them were more than like 30 minutes each or something. We just like talked about stuff that we wanted to, and thing is, those ended up never really panning out because, I mean, the thing we realized pretty quickly is that, yeah, having a podcast of mostly inside jokes that people aren't going to understand, or, you know, just really a very non-existent audience, like we were basically doing them for nobody. And I had them, they have since been completely lost. They don't exist anymore. Like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to recover them because they were, you know, recorded via, I think the recording method was very scuffed. That's all I know, but I couldn't see it happening now, especially not with them, because Aqua does their own thing. They're an artist slash, like, I guess trying to also somewhat be a game dev as well. And, like I said, Kevin Weast does his own thing with streaming and all that, but I also haven't really been seeing him stream much either. Like, he's living in an apartment with his girlfriend. Not gonna say where, but it's around the area that, like, he's not far away from where I live, I'll say that much. Not in the same town, but yeah. That's why it never worked with us, and I couldn't imagine it working now, but at least, unlike other podcasts, it didn't end because the people in it ended up growing to hate one another and then wanting to do their own projects. Ours just ended because, well, we didn't really think it was of quality, and then just, you know, we got too busy and we moved on with our lives. Because trust me, I have nothing negative to say about either of those two. Those are genuinely good friends of mine that every time I run into them, it's always a nice thing. I mean, Aqua's the one who designed the killer smile emote, so he's going to be a legacy person of this channel forever. And Kevin, I mean, he's been literally a friend of mine since childhood. Like, we live next to one of his, elder relatives. Oh. Now that that rant is done, I'm gonna try again to talk about this, and I hope I won't be distracted this time, so... A lot less people here than we first started, but it's not really gonna be a bother to me at this point. I want to just address it now before I accidentally spawn another fucking shiny. So... like I said, a few weeks ago I came out with an announcement that these streams were basically going to be going forward, like, sort of relief and support works for my family. Because my dad lost his job, like, I think he's been out of a job now for 8 months. And his unemployment is running out. In fact, actually, I think the last unemployment check just came recently. So... there's nothing left that he's going to be getting, leaving a lot of strain that could potentially happen. So I wanted to do these streams to his raise as much as I could. And for the... ooh, shiny! God fucking damn it. I can't talk when I'm shiny hunting, apparently. Ah, fuck. Do you have a self-harming method? There's another ghost type. I wouldn't be surprised if it does. I Google this one. I don't want this thing fucking blowing itself up either. Actually, it has rest, so that's nice. On fuck. Actually, you know what? You know what's funny? I think Houndstone was a target. Yeah. Houndstone was a target, and so is Dragapult. I just knocked out 2 shiny targets in 1 sandwich. That's perfect. Sweet. Missing that is not perfect. God fucking damn it. Why do these gotta be so fucking hard? I just don't want to use a goddamn quick fall. Get paralyzed, you goddamn ugly ass dog. Look at all these spectators watching this fight. Let's try again. So for the record, Dash Bun was not a target, but I wish it was. It's done now. This thing is being a bitch. What's your catch rate, anyway? $60? $60. Sure as shit doesn't feel like it. There we go. Alright. One day I will reorganize my shiny boxes, for sure. Oh yeah, I forgot I deposited all my shiny Hackshires and Fracturouses finally. That way I could finally free up some fucking space. Alright. Well... clearly at this point, now that I've got my targets, I'm gonna try it again. I'm just gonna go off this for a minute and... before I do, let me just make sure I don't accidentally miss anything. Okay. Okay, let's try this again, and this time without any interruptions. Because I need a moment to address this and talk about it. So everyone has a transparency of what I'm going to be doing. So, as I mentioned before, these streams have basically turned into sort of like a mini support / emergency system for my family. I have raised over $800 for them as of right now. That has been sitting, and I wasn't really sure what to do with that. Now, I don't mean like I was debating whether or not giving them to that. That was not a debate. I was going to do that anyway. What was the problem was that I was trying to figure out how exactly I should do it. Do I give it to them all in one big ball of an accumulation? Do I give it to them in like mini increments? What is the best course of action to do it? And, well, it didn't, obviously the advice I've been getting over the last few days has been pretty fucking bad. Or like suggestions and other things that have just worn me the fuck down. As we all know, my sister recommended getting a second job and splitting half the house payments, which not feasible right now because one of those people isn't working, and based off what one of my other older brothers said, the other person living here wouldn't want to do it either, so that's 2 people out, meaning I would have to be shouldering $2,100 a month. My current work, I don't make $2,100 a month. At least not with the hours I had. If I had the proper hours, I would just barely be scraping over, but then I'd basically be on pennies. Not feasible. I then spoke to my other sister who was just like, just raise as much as you can, but then, look, I was giving them praise. They kind of fucked that one up when they literally like were telling me, oh, hi, Fang, we appreciate what you're doing. I just hope you can maybe raise a couple $1,000s in a few weeks. And I'm just like, are you out of your fucking mind? Who do you think I have as a community? Look, every bit is helpful, and I always appreciate it. I will never take it for granted. I mean, even the amount we've raised right now, that is beyond anything I could imagine. I'm super thankful for it, but the expectations they're setting is just so unrealistic, especially with how everything is getting more expensive and, you know, I don't have as big as an audience. You think I can just expect everyone to just want to fork over that much? So, you know, that just felt really rude to say, like, maybe, like, I hope you can raise this much in a certain amount of time. I would have to start taking desperate measures to do that, and I am literally doing everything in my power not to make desperation, because then I would probably be whoring myself out, and that goes against my own, like, sense of morality in a way, I guess, where it's like, I don't want to work with sponsor games that I don't like. I don't want to peddle junk just for the sake of earning a buck. Because trust me, Stream Elements has a lot of sponsorship opportunities. I don't take any of them. Seriously, you know how many sponsor streams I could have possibly had? I've basically refused to take any of the campaigns they offer. As easy as it would be to just have a few loyal people go and do them, I just can't see that, like... Truthfully speaking. I mean, fuck, I'm not gonna be afraid to call it out. Let me read some of these for you guys. Like, Matchington Mansion. Why in the God's fucking damn green earth would I recommend this to anybody? Like, this is fucking stupid. And we go to the requirements, and let me just read this shit. So it's fucking $15 guaranteed base, and you get a +10 for every player you bring in. So I mean, yes, this would be a rather easy ass thing to do, to just be like, go into my Discord and be like, hey, can I get like 10 people to agree to do this? And sure, I could get some money out of that, but then I'd be peddling some garbage puzzle mobile game that I myself would never touch. Ever. And that doesn't even end there. There's more of these things, like Factor. They pay out more, but I don't use that. Matchmaster's another fucking stupid ass mobile game, I'm guessing. Let me guess. Is that what it is? Yeah, it is. $20 guaranteed, and then on average +22 for every player you bring. But some of these also, you know, the problem is that I say that, but then I look down here, there's more to it. You get paid out more if people play more, which is just really stupid. Like, all these games I'm looking at right now, like Marvel Strike Force, I don't care. Domino Dreams, garbage. Puzzles and Survivors, like, no fucking thank you. Warpath, Kings of Avalon, Zenless Zone Zero. I'm not promoting this crap. Look, if people have to do what they have to do, then that is fine. I'm not ever gonna shit on people who have to do what they gotta do. I'm not one of those people who want to do that. Because if I want to promote something, it has to be something I like and I actually want to support. I'm not going to do a sponsorship just because somebody throws me a truckload of money. I mean, maybe if I was that desperate, then sure, I would consider it, but none of these are worth that. So I've been doing it organically through generous donations via the community or subscriptions and whatnot. This has already been rambling long enough, so I'm gonna get to the point of all this. Basically, and I will make an announcement on my Discord too, so people actually do see it, since there's not a lot of people watching the stream right now, because it is late. Point is, I spoke to another person on a Sunday. That person was my other older brother. He's older than me, but he's younger than my oldest brother, so I don't really have a term for that. I just call him the other older brother. So he and I spoke about it. And basically everything that I was peddled by them was pretty much disagreed with, because he looked at and he agreed with me, saying that trying to harbor a third of the rent would be absolutely insane and ridiculous, that they wouldn't be on board with it. And he did give me some advice that I have considered and probably going to do going forward, is that while it's great that I have all this money accumulated, it's not a good idea to give it to them in bulk. That what he recommends is that I continue doing it the way that I am right now, like using it to raise money, but also just trickle it to them. Like, every week, give them about, I don't know, it's an arbitrary number. It could be like $50 or $100 a week. Something that they can use, even if it doesn't sound like much. It's like, oh, it could pay for groceries, or it could pay for gas, or it could pay for, maybe like a bill or something. You know, it may not sound like a lot, but what he told me, and this makes the most sense, is that the fact that every little bit helps, and just knowing that I'm giving them anything is something to feel proud about, because it's more than what everyone else is doing. That any amount is good, and just even lending support to them is a good thing. So that is probably going to be what I do going forward. I'm sitting on the 800 right now, so what I'm basically going to be doing for the next, like, while is I'm going to be slowly funneling it to them. I don't know how much exactly. I feel like, I don't know if 100 is the right, or I should go lower than that. If it should be like 80, 70. I mean, I'd have to do a comfortable amount that I could assume would be supported via those PayPal donations and stuff, because I appreciate the subscriptions, but Twitch only pays out once a month, and you need to accumulate for that, so that's why I kind of don't usually encourage subscriptions. Like, if people want to support me, I would just recommend sending it through PayPal always. I mean, if you want to give out subs, that's fine, but, you know, I've never been a big proponent of gift subs and stuff like that. I just know people love to do it, so, you know, I don't really mind it, but in this sort of situation right now, I would just say that if you want to continue gifting subs in the future, that's fine, but if you want to give money, I would just recommend doing it this way. And also keep in mind, it's not dire. I'm not in a crisis mode. I'm not, like, gonna start panicking and begging. If you want to help, you can. If you want to let other people know, you can. Because I want to make sure that I can do what I can to support them in some way. And the last thing my older brother told me, which was the most important thing, and I've had to remember this very hard, there is no reason to put the burden of such a big financial strain on myself, because then all that does is stress me out and causes more harm than good. So, I'm gonna take that to heart and dedicate any earnings I make in the future to them, but it's going to be set out. So it's like, say if I make $700 in a week, I'm not gonna give that all right away. I'm going to just trickle it to them. I mean, after all, I don't want to burn myself out. I like streaming too much, and I don't want to have another incident where I panic so hard that I end up sending a lot of my own money to keep them afloat as well. I don't regret that. I just don't want to have to start literally taking bribes, like, oh, I'll play this game for a certain amount of money, or to a point where it got so bad I almost considered playing games I hated for money. That would have been just really stupid. So yeah. I'm probably gonna get started on that next week. Because I'm gonna, like, what I'm thinking is I do it on a Sunday. I'll send them a bit of the PayPal money. I'm still trying to decide on a number. Like, it would be fine-tuned based on how much I have. Like, if I was to give them $100... The thing is ironically enough, with the $800 that I mentioned, if I gave them $100 for the next 2 months, it would be covered. So I have, like, genuine options here. And all I would need to do is just keep at it and make sure that the support continues to the best of everyone's ability. What happened the last 32 minutes? You fell asleep? Oh, for God's sakes. Okay, well, I'm not telling the whole fucking story again, so here's the Cliff Notes version for you, Cheyenne. Every stream I'm doing is pretty much meant to support my family financially at this point, so anyone who wants to support me, whether it be financially or just spreading the word around, I would appreciate that. You know, share the link with your buddies if they can contribute in a way. Or if they can't contribute, you know, maybe they pass it off to other people who may know. I have a PayPal. Oh yeah, no, I found, yeah, 2 shinies, that too. That's important. The 2 shinies might be more important, honestly. No, I'm joking. So yeah, it's not a dire situation, but you know, anybody who wants to help, that'd be great. It comes at a really shitty time too. Because the worst part is that, like, I had just, like, literally as soon as this cropped up was when I started, like, every year I do the, like, the last 2 years I pay a bunch of artists to do commissions for my birthday. And figures as soon as I just got done paying a shitload fuck ton of them, then this props up and now it's like, fuck, now I can't tell them that, I mean, I could just, it's my own money that I earned and I still have plenty to work with. I just hate the idea of, like, oh, I finally decided to I treat myself and then they need help and it's like, great, now it just makes me look fucking bad. I hate it so much. But you know what? What can you really fucking do? You're telling your dad to tell his friends? That'd be funny. Do what you gotta do. Like I said, I'm not panicking. Because I have an idea now, and I'm sure they'll appreciate it. I mean, come on, because I'm giving them money to support them. If that's not enough, like I said, if this is somehow not enough for them, then, you know, I would much rather just never be here again. In this house. Not talking about life, I mean in this house. Oh yeah, I just wanted to tell everyone that. That's all I'm gonna say on the matter for now. I will leave another announcement in the Discord later. Because I haven't... Because that's where more people kind of hang out. There are 30 people in there, so, you know, even if one of them spreads the link around, that'd be nice. Like I said, it's not urgent, but I still want to make it aware, so, you know... Because in a weird way, this is like a side income, I guess. But yeah, I think that's enough rambling. I think you guys, are here for shiny hunting. Oh, I'm gonna get back to that. Where's my control? All right, it was plugged in. I charged my controller a little bit during that. I'm sure I'll still get the low battery warning. You're here because you got nothing else to do and your voice makes you really sleepy. Is my voice that fucking boring? Like, damn, alright. I know I'm not the most entertaining person in the world, but damn, I don't know I can... I'm actually more impressed I can make anybody sleep, because my voice is pretty fucking distinct and loud, so it's like... How can I make anybody fall asleep? How's that even possible? In a good way? Well, considering we're about to have a reset... Soothing, rather say. Okay, so I'm not gonna have time to do another sandwich before the midnight outbreak, so here's what we're actually gonna do. I'm gonna need, I'm about to do something. I have, well, okay, that too, but... That's because somebody else redeemed it, Cheyenne. That means it's on cooldown, so you can't... You have to wait 15 minutes and hope nobody redeems it by then to do it yourself. Trust me, if I had more channel commands, I'd let people do shit, but I just don't have any that I want to add myself, so... You guys ready to see a oldie? Well, there's also that, too. Yeah, you guys might know where this is going. I'm not gonna bust my desk, relax. Wait, 3, 6, 9, 11. Oh great, now my headset is flashing a low battery noise now. God fucking damn it. Then again, the difference with the headset is that all it takes is like charging it for 10 minutes and it's basically good for like another 2 hours, so... Oh, that's nice. Shopping for what? Better question is, who the fuck do I want to hunt? Who's the target? Oh wait. You guys have a Pokemon store? Actually, yeah, you're Europe. You get cool shit there. Never mind. What do I have on the shiny targets in this game still? Oh wow, I got like nothing left in this game. Jesus. I have a few left, but I don't think there's anything in the decks I give a shit about that much. At least ones that I don't already have. That's gonna take too fucking long. No thanks. I want something that I can at least be a little more engaged in. Wait, hold on a minute. You bought an Umbreon card for 500, but which Umbreon was it? No, seriously, which Umbreon card did you buy? Angle is too difficult in this game. Bonnie's gonna kill me. He's gonna fucking kill me. Well, actually, I gotta get it to spawn, which might be the hard part. You got the Umbreon VMAX secret art? The Umbreon VMAX alternate art, that one. The one from Evolving Skies. Do you know how much that thing is worth now? Not that I'm saying you should sell it, but do you want to know what the price to get an Umbreon VMAX is now? Here, I'll tell you real quick. That is if it's in good condition. I assume you take care of your cards. I hope you do. Japanese or not, well... Yes, it is definitely enough for the Switch 2, Tio, yes. The Umbreon VMAX from Evolving Skies, presuming that this is the Japanese version, is, according to price charting, based off what I'm seeing, that that Umbreon VMAX they're holding on to as a Japanese card is currently going for $1,200. 1,200 ungraded. If he was to grade it and get like a fucking 10, it'd be double that. And I mean, I guess if we want to be technical, if God forbid it ends up being the Chinese version, I'm seeing ones on eBay that are Chinese. I'm seeing a Chinese one for wait a minute, you have a PSA 9 Umbreon VMAX? What in... for 500? Can you send me a picture of this? I just want to see it. Cause that sounds so fucking cool. I don't want it. For the record, I don't like Umbreon that much. But I'm just curious. Could probably filter this by a region that might help me. Really none of these on eBay? I am seeing a Japanese PSA 9 Umbreon on eBay for literally $2,000 fucking dollars. God damn, like, you could do more than buy a Switch 2 with that. I'm happy that you were able to get that. That's really cool, though. That's fair. No, I don't blame you. That's a smart thing. Keep it safe, because that thing literally could pay for somebody's, like, college in the future if it keeps going up. What is your Pokemon card collection like? Because I collect Pokemon cards, too. I don't grade them, but I just collect them. Some of them... like, my favorite one is probably the Double Crisis Team Aqua Kyogre I have. And I have a fucking... You wish you had all your first gen cards as a kid? I wish you did too. I would have robbed you for them. Probably shouldn't have said that part out loud. Oh my god! Not you, fuck off. Alright, the Warp Star is back. You mostly get your hands on the Japanese ones and mostly the evolutions. I'm really looking forward to when the Japanese Umbreon VMAX, or the Japanese Umbreon EX from the most recent Terra set's like $10,000 fucking dollars too. Your dad has a PSA 10 Charizard? Like a base set Charizard? Your stepfather once pulled a first-gen Charizard from a booster pack in the 2000s and honestly thought he was going to get robbed. Well, to be fair, he would probably get robbed now, so if he still has it, I mean, yeah. Base set, yeah. It's that very first one that was ever printed that everyone fucking fawns over like it's their wet dream. Yeah, trust me, I collect because I like them. I mean, my dream Pokemon card for my collection was the first edition Pichu from Neo Genesis. And I'm happy to say it's framed on my wall as we speak. That sounded like torture. I will also say the audacity to play such an upbeat and exhilarating track after breaking your heart for like 5 minutes in this game is always funny. You little stupid fucking failed abortion. How dare you jump to the right side? You have an Umbreon card that you carry with you in your phone case that you send? Alright. I swear to God, if this fucker shows me like a gold star Umbreon, I swear to God. I'm dissing Kiata. Not my fault that I've had... Listen, Cubone's probably been the worst hunt that I've had in this game. Because I have hunted like 700 fucking Cubones in chains of like catch streaks, and I cannot find a shiny for the life of me. I mean, I don't like the shiny, but hey. Collection's sake, I guess. It was, I would know. I was the one doing it. None of them, though, were as soul-crushing as the Rhyhorn one, though. Especially as long into the stream as that one was.
The one you sent was only 12 euros. I can't wait to look at this and it's like some fucking Master Ball Eevee, I swear to fucking god. You didn't realize it's almost 1 AM, you're in danger? What, you got like work tomorrow or something? Oh, that's a nice card. That's a promo one. Oh, yeah. Alright, well, good luck with that one. You're just fucked. Good luck with that. Thanks. Fuck you too. You're welcome. Just make sure you wear some Kevlar vests before you run into them. You might need that. Have a good one. Yeah, thank you for being here too. We'll see you next time. Good night, man. See you again probably for, well, see you on the next stream, which will probably be Saturday. Unless something changes. Doomday, you bet. Yeah. Should be Doomday, yeah. Why does this little prick not want to fucking spawn? There we go. Jesus. Because I kept insulting it? Is Orphan Boy too afraid? No, I get you. That's fair. Just make sure you don't use anything that actually could damage the cards, like using the wrong sort of cleaning equipment. Made him angry. That's great. He can sit in the box where he belongs like the rest of them. Little fucking stupid Cubone just can't fucking cooperate. Maybe I won't be talking shit about him if they just cooperated after like 7 fucking hundred of them. I mean, fuck, I've caught almost more of them. It took me like 400, like almost 500 hunts of Growlithe to find my shiny Growlithe. This fucker has almost doubled that. I know they don't keep history of score streaks or catch streaks, otherwise, you know, that'd be a nice reference tool. I love this track, by the way. And yes, the only reason I remember the Arcanine or fucking Yuan was because that was during my infamous 999 hunt. I'm gonna pretend that didn't happen. Alright. I will get a shiny Cubone at some point, I swear. I mean, if you like Umbreon, that's fine. I know a lot of people who love Umbreon. I mean, the fact that you made an Umbreon OC should be enough to tell me how much you love Umbreon. Usually people don't make OCs a Pokemon unless they actually love them. Excuse me. I mean, I guess if you're one of those artists who make adopts for people where they make, like, a certain adopt of a Pokemon. Oh, this song. You know, it's funny how more energized the GBA version is versus this, or GBA, the Game Boy version is versus this. This one's definitely a lot more somber. But like, I don't know. It's just, there's something about it that's relaxing to me, I guess. You have like a human-sized Umbreon plush on your bed, multiple plushies from around the world and brand new posters. It sounds like whenever you're having a really bad day, you just cuddle up with your Umbreon plushies to make you feel better. No way, you just opened this streamer hunting the same Pokemon? Yo, really? Yo, that's actually sick though, let's go. Hello, beloved son, how are you doing? Yeah, it just so happens to be, that's a bot. Bonnie went to bed, so I'm just gonna take care of this one myself. How long have I been hunting Cubone for? Actually, kinda on and off. So, I did a stream, like, I don't know, about a month or two back where I tried to find it, and I couldn't find it, so I gave up and went to bed. I then, I think the day after off-stream tried to hunt for it, and I got like 400 in a row before a fucking shiny Golbat showed up, and I broke the chain for it. And I haven't really been doing many Let's Go streams. I think I've done like 2 or 3 since then. And I didn't really try to hunt it, so this is the first time that I am doing this one again after a little bit of time. So that's why the combo, whatchamacallit, the combo is only at 12 right now, because I actually just booted up the game like less than 15 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, because don't throw like that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, come on! Stop playing hard to get. Thank you. I was hunting in Scarlet and Violet before this. I had managed to get a Fido, which I turned into a Dashbun, a Dracloak that I'm going to evolve into a Dragapult later, and then a Houndstone. So overall, pretty good stream so far in terms of shiny hunting. Of course, now I'm just going for the hardest target that I haven't found in quite a while. In fact, I have never found a shiny Cubone. It's become a demon shiny, because I think like if I counted up all my total attempts and shit, it's probably like 600, 700. Gotta love the Golbat phase. Bad luck, you're doing well, thanks. And you, I'm doing all right. I mean, honestly, a little bit. Oh my god. Fucking. What are you doing? Really? Oh my god. Little bastard. Okay. Gotta love, yeah, I'm doing alright.
I am pretty fucking tired though, because I also had work before this. I worked from 11 to 7, and I've been streaming now for about 2.5 hours, so kind of tired. It is midnight here, and I do have work later in the morning, I think at 10 a.m. again, so I'm definitely not going to be sleeping well. I will probably do this for a short amount of time. I don't think I'm going to dedicate like another hour to this. I might just do this for like a little short spurt and then just like,
what I'll probably do is save the game, and if I don't find it tonight, just
the next time I do another shiny hunting stream, I'll just pick up where we last left off with it. That is if I don't find it in this stream, which I'm gonna try to find it. Just because I want to put the demon to rest. I'm tired of looking for this thing.
I mean, the thing is, I don't even like Cubone at all. Oh, okay, well that's wrong. I don't like shiny Cubone that much, but one of my best friends has a Cubone character, so I was like, fuck it, I'll get one. Why not?
Plus, I don't really have many more shiny targets in Let's Go anyway that aren't like ones that I already have in other games. Like, I could hunt like a shiny Arbok, but I already have it in Scarlet and Violet. Same with Arcanine and all them. I mean, that, and there's other targets that are easier found in other games, like Rhyhorn, Rhydon, all them. Yeah. Wait, what does that say? Your emotional support Umbreon, like this all small oh, you meant to say Umbreon, that your dad ordered you when you were small. I thought you were about to say there was an Umbreon umbrella out there, and I'm like, is there even such a faction? You know what, there's, I'm pretty sure that there is an Evolution style umbrella out there, so you know what, that makes sense.
Yep, smart to go for the Let's Go exclusives. Wait, hold on a minute. Cubone's a Let's Go exclusive? Wait, what? Is it? I didn't know that. You've had a rough time with Cubone. You phased at least 3 times. Yeah, this is technically my, I think it's my it's either my second or third phase, because I don't remember if the stream where I gave up on it, I broke the chain or not. I might have. Oh wait, no, I did. Yeah, I did break the chain by accident, so this is my third phase, running through trying to get it. Killer smile, yeah. I mean, I gotta get to 31 before the true counter starts. You know what I wish I... Thank God that wasn't a shiny. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, with Scarlet and Violet ones, it's just, if there's an easier means to get them, then I'd rather just do it that way. Like, for example, I still have to find shiny Rhyhorn. I have Rhydon and Rhyperior, I just don't have Rhyhorn. Sure, I could hunt it in this game, but there is a far easier and less risky method with, Scarlet and Violet where I can just hunt them in the wild. Well, yeah, that is also true, because Cubone's not in any other games, which I'm still baffled by. I mean, I know it's in Sword and Shield, and theoretically speaking, I could, like, whatchamacallit, I could, probably just hatch a bunch of eggs, but, you know,
I'll be honest, like, I have a list in my Discord server right now of shiny targets, and in there is a lot of Sword and Shield Pokemon, but I have not had any reason to hunt them, because to be honest with you, I'm not, especially for stream's sake, I don't find the premise of just hatching eggs for a long amount of time really to be that entertaining. That, I mean, granted, a lot of the value would probably come from just chatting and all that, which I'm fine with, but I just don't know if anyone would be really interested in watching me hatch a bunch of eggs for hours on end and maybe hope that I get one shiny. I mean, it was great to get a shiny Lunatone and only like 15 eggs, but my shiny Amora hunt that I started off stream, or sorry, off stream, I started on stream, I had to continue off stream, and I finally got it after like 370 eggs, so yeah. I don't know, sometimes it just feels a little exhausting hatching eggs sometimes. I've never been the biggest fan of it. Yeah, honestly, eggs are more tolerable. I can tolerate egg hatching more because at least there's more activity, like moving around and like collecting eggs and the anticipation of each egg hatching. Soft resets, I can't fucking stand them at all, which is why I don't do the older games. Well, that and also not having the equipment to do so. I find it funny. I have the means, thanks to an HDMI converter, to stream Pokemon Rumble shiny hunts if I wanted to, but I don't have the means to record gameplay or DS content yet. I technically have access to like Arctic Base on my 2DS, but that doesn't run very well, so yeah. Alright, hang on, what did you say? Oh, wait, you sent me a photo of these, Cheyenne. Wait. Wait, do you own both of these, or were these just examples you were trying to show me? Well, I'm confused by your wording. Like, were these actually ones you own? Where the fuck did that ball go? Oh. You have the evolution ones, but not the other. Oh, okay. And you've had this for how many years now? But at least I guess if anything, you're better at taking care of fucking taking care of that. That's fine. Nice fro. Oh, hush. I mean, yeah, it was a pretty shit fro, but who the hell uses mirror move? It's rather new in your collection. Well, if there's one thing I'll recommend, take good care of them. They look nice. The last thing you want to do is get them fucking all ripped up and shit. Hey, Cubone. Oh, you little prick. One, yep, there we go. Give me a lot of candies that I can invest to like just roid the fuck out of my Pokemon. Or sell for money, like pennies. Those don't even work on anybody. Never had a health candy? You have not.
Can't use that because its level's too low. What a fucking ripoff. Got a lot of stuff from your dear papa. That's nice. Back to hunting. No hopping. Get on the damn ball. Wait. Was that number 25? 28. Wow, God, I can't math. Yep, keep going. There might come a point where I will actually... The other thing that I thought about, obviously, is I'm going to try and get a shiny Alolan Marowak eventually. But that means I'm gonna have to do the trade with the guy where I trade away a bunch of Cubons. The thing is that I wish there was just an easier way to do it. What nature have you got set for your Cubone? You can set a nature for them? Is that something you can actually do? Nope. Sure. Wait, really? They deleted his account because they thought he was using glitches or cheating? Did he dispute it? Or is it one of those things you can't dispute? Jesus. And the worst part about that is, now I'm pretty sure there definitely is nothing that can be done about it since Niantic sold the fucking game. So... all... Humpty Dumpty. Oh, just using the Psychic Predictor that has the Abra? You know what? I haven't checked that. I haven't checked that at all. I mean, I wish I could make a prediction and be like, oh, it'll have like a bold nature or something, but I don't really know. Yeah, and I mean, that's just really fucking bad, and I'm going to guess, like I mentioned, that they didn't even, like, take sort of, like, any dispute or argument or, like, evidence from them that, you know, they weren't doing this shit. But then again, I guess I shouldn't be surprised that Niantic would do something that fucking dumb. Niantic did a lot of questionable things towards the end of their time running the game, and then they sold it off, so... sold it to the same people who make Monopoly Go, so that's totally not a grim omen for the future of that fucking game. If you talk to her, she can guarantee any nature you want for the all the Pokemon you catch in the day? Oh, really? I didn't know this. Well, I mean, shit, if that's the case, then yeah, I'd be going for Adamants. Is it too late to do that? Can I still do that now? Like, I go and do it, and then everything I catch going forward would just be adamant natured. Oh, prick. That is such horseshit. And let me guess, there's no support that he could contact that would do anything. It would sound like the most unsurprising thing, really. What a bunch of horse shit. It's not too late? Alright. Hey, stupid question. Where is this psychic trainer with the Abra? I'm gonna make this the world's strongest Cubone. No, God forbid I ever fucking find it, but... Let me go get the nature first set up. I don't want to battle you. Oh, good God. I was like, fuck off. No, I don't want to. No, I don't want to do that either. Pokemon Center in Celadon? Okay. Oh, I'm not actually that far away from it. Or, I almost hit Cerulean, whoops. My brain will sometimes get the two mixed up. Oh, this is a nice one to hear, this song. Yeah, sure, just take my money, I don't give a shit. Oh, fuck me. Do I gotta... Does this actually matter? Oh, fuck this. Someone's gonna Google this shit. Let's go... Pikachu, Adamant... Nature... Yeah, what the fuck would I do this shit for? Red then blue? Okay. Red. Red, oh, okay, because blue is special attack. This only works until midnight hits? Okay, red then blue, get rid of that. Alright, sweet. Adamant. You know, I wish I knew this from my other shinies, because if I would have done that, then, you know, maybe that would have saved me having bad natures for them. Then again, I guess the... Well, okay, let's do it like this. So... Nidoking I can put in Sword and Shield and change its nature. Starmie, same thing. Sandslash I can put in Scarlet and Violet and change it. Rapidash I can put it in Legends Arceus and change it with one of the Mints. Pidgeot... Pretty sure it's only in this game, but I can send if ZA ends up having it. Yeah, you're gonna go now. All right, Cheyenne. Thanks for hanging out and talking. It was really nice to have you. Take care of yourself, man. Enjoy the rest of your day and support Umbreon. Alright, let's go back. Shut the hell up. We will ride our Warp Star back to the cave. You know what? You know what's funny? I used to have a shiny Fearow in this game. You know what I did with it? I gave it to a buddy. Because I didn't want it anymore. I hated it shiny, so I wanted to get rid of it, so I did. Alright. That's nice of you, yeah. I don't tend to give a lot of shinies away. And if I do, it's usually only among close friends. That way I don't risk them going out to someone I don't know that's not going to take good care of them. I think there's been a few times where I gave away a shiny, and that was just because I found Iron Valiants that I had extras of. I mean, who knows, maybe one day I'll give away one of those, like, 300 shiny Haxoruses I'm sitting on. They'll go to people who might want them. Also, we are now in the, well, not over odds, but we're in the, highest catch combo chain, so we're at 31, or above it, so now, going forward, I have to just keep catching them, because of the weird mechanic of the fact that only the very next Cubone that appears following this capture will have the, you have 300, how? I'll explain that in a quick moment. Let me just wrap this up real fast. So, the very next Cubone will have the lowest odds of like 1 in 200 something, but every other Cubone that spawns alongside it will not have that odd, which that makes no sense, but it's okay. But to answer your question of how I ended up with 300 of them, Scarlet and Violet does these outbreak events. And these specific outbreaks, they did something similar with this with Delibird and Alolan Raichu and like the whole Pikachu family Mimikyu, where the outbreaks actually had increased odds of shinies showing up. This is how I accidentally stumbled upon like 8 shiny Delibirds while trying to fucking hunt their resources for the item printer. And of course, I've named them all after like the 7 deadly sins and shit because I hate Delibird. But because of the fact that the odds were increased and I love shiny Haxorus because it's one of my favorite shinies, I decided to make it a mega marathon where I streamed every single day of the event from when it first began all the way till its conclusion, which was around, I think, 19 days. And then on the final day, I evolved every single one of them into a Haxorus because I had enough candies from the, raids and stuff. Yeah, every day was glorious. Yeah, I literally named them all after, like, 7 deadly sins, like gluttony, lust, all that shit. I let the chat name some of them. I mean, ow. I did the same thing with, the Alolan Raichu event, except I didn't stream every day of that one because I wasn't feeling it, but it's funny because I like Alolan Raichu as a Pokemon more. I think I got about 190 Alolan Raichus. I'm pretty confident that's not gonna happen again anytime soon, because Scarlet and Violet isn't running any new shiny outbreak events right now. But, I mean, fuck, if they came out with some shit like, oh, we'll make this Pokemon have increased shiny odds and it's something I actually really like, then I might do another marathon of it. I mean, I probably will one day have to worry about my Pokemon home storage by that point, but who knows? Maybe one day Game Freak will expand the amount of Pokemon you're allowed to store, because 6,000 is a lot, but if you're a shiny hunter like me, one day that's gonna all eventually fill up gradually over time. Granted, it would take a fucking Herculean effort to do that, but you never know. Oh, God. I think I'll go until about, I don't know, like, I'm gonna reach the 3-hour mark. Considering that work has been tiring me out, I probably won't go too much longer. I know that some people might not want me to end the stream that early, but, I mean, I streamed 6.5 hours yesterday, and I got one more day of work, so I might end it early tonight. I hope your hunt goes better than mine, beloved son. Yeah, you're right about the higher shiny chance only being on the next spawn, but I believe it's still fast than using the reset method. Oh, yeah. But if you use the reset method, you reset your streak anyways. So. I mean, yeah, no, it's definitely faster than the respawn method. A reset method, and I don't mind catching extras because it gives you more candy and XP, and if I was like, say for example, I found a shiny Cubone, I could then keep the streak going and evolve all the Cubones in my party to Marowaks, and then have extra Marowaks to throw away when I do the flip trades in hopes to get a shiny Alolan Marowak, which will one day be the goal. It's just rather daunting to want to do it, you know? Okay, you should get some rest. Yeah, I probably won't be going much longer, but yeah. I know yesterday I kept the stream going for you, but that's probably not going to be the case tonight. In fact, it won't be. Today. Glad I'm able to entertain no matter how long it is. Hooray, Warp Star! Oh, man. Not a bad strat, yeah. Are you gonna fake me out now, you little fucking Cubone? Hate you. Make things difficult. Sweet. God damn, that one hopped. And I didn't mean to throw that. Right. That wasn't even where I threw the ball, but okay. I didn't throw the ball there, but whatever. Janky Nintendo game. Granted, it's not even really that bad of motion controls. I just kind of threw it like shit.
the worst thing in the world, but definitely not ideal, I'm gonna tell you that much. You're keen for the new Pokemon ZA, what are you looking most forward to? So, I have answered this question before, and to be honest, I am very modest and tempered in my expectations for what the game will have to offer. Based off what I've seen, you know, I imagine it's going to be a great game. It's going to be a great and maybe even arguably better successor to Legends Arceus, which is one of my favorite Pokemon games of all time. My only concerns, I guess, would be is that I'm scared about the roster size, because Legends Arceus' main flaw to me was the roster size, and they're pulling from a significantly smaller roster, and yes, I know there's the Mega Evolutions, but those aren't going to be permanent form changes, so... You know, the whole wild areas and the nighttime battles, that's probably going to be their version of, like, the Dex entries. Which is a shame that Alpha Pokemon are going to be gone, because could you imagine how fun it'd be to have an Alpha Tyrantrum or Alpha Aurorus or something like that? There are things I'm excited about. I mean, I'm glad that Gen 6 is going to get explored upon a little bit more, because X and Y had so much on the table that just never got fully executed. So, I am actually excited for its release. However, I'm still modest, and I speak as a BDSP survivor who grew up with Gen 4, loved Gen 4, was the most excited in the world for the remake, got it day one, and was the most disappointed person in the world by the end of it. I'm going to wait to see, like, public opinion. Well, not really public opinion, that's not usually the best indicator sometimes, but like kind of eyeball gameplay and, you know, just maybe word of mouth from any friends who might get it, and let that sway my opinion a little bit more. I have more confidence in them than I did when they were releasing Legends Arceus and Scarlet and Violet, because, you know, it was hard to want to be interested in either game after what they did with Sword and Shield and BDSP. Easily the worst back-to-back run I have ever witnessed from them. Seriously? Yeah, so... I mean, the one thing I guess I'm sort of looking forward to is, like... The new battle system is rather interesting, it'll be fun to learn. Megas coming back are a nice bonus, and it means that there's definitely going to be some new Pokemon that gets Megas. Though, instead of giving it to Pokemon that are garbage and it can actually use it, like, I don't know, a Ladian or a Luminian or some shit like that, that's probably going to go to more Kanto Pokemon or already really good Mons. What I not like about Sword and Shield? So, overall, in terms of the game itself, the story just didn't really hit for me at all. Especially considering that it just, like, they put a lot of emphasis on this whole Darkest Day and, like, the whole backstory about it and trying to learn more about it. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you have this chairman who's like, I'm worried about this potential crisis that'll happen thousands of years from now that won't even affect anybody right now because none of them are going to be alive for it. But that's more than enough justification to unleash the Darkest Day or some shit like that and kind of just cause a lot of chaos in the world, which that was just very dumb to me. I didn't like the Dex cut. Maybe, okay, not as irrationally as other people, let me just make that clear right now.
I don't like it at all. And, you know, I've seen arguments about it that it makes competitive more interesting because, you know, it means there'll be more unique Pokemon, which is funny up to a point until they start adding the stronger ones back in. Then the diversity just completely tanks, so that's not even a fair argument. The whole, you know, I mean, okay, I'll put it this way. If it was one of those you could only use Pokemon from that region at the start, like a circa Gen 5 sort of thing when they did with Black and White, I would have been fine with it. But with the Dex cut, it's like, that stupid saying, every Pokemon is somewhat someone's favorite. You're going to upset somebody. A lot of people. And yes, I know we're used to it now, but it has ripple effects even to this day. Because the whole dex cutting thing has become a staple, and you know how annoying it is to try and fucking store or move these Pokemon around? Especially if, like, Watchog is finally coming back in ZA, which I'm not saying it's finally coming back in as I like it, it's just that it literally was not in any of the other Switch games before this. So it wasn't in Let's Go, Arceus, Sword and Shield, or Scarlet and Violet, so it's making its debut at the tail end of the Switch 1's life. So say you're a Watchog fan, you basically have had to wait till the dead end of the Switch 1 era to get your favorite Pokemon, and by that point Switch 2 is going to be out. And considering how hard they're pushing the Switch 2 with all the upgrade packs and shit, that means a Nintendo Switch person would have went the entirety of the console's lifespan if they say they're going to go from Switch 1 to Switch 2 right away without having Watchog in any of the games. Granted, yes, I know Watchog isn't really that good of a Pokemon at all, but, you know, like I said, every Pokemon is someone's favorite. And the whole thing of like, oh, we can do without certain Pokemon, I mean, what kind of argument is that? That just seems kind of redundant. Look, I don't have a problem with it in the same way others did, where they're just like, oh, but I can't get all my Pokemon anymore. What I hate is when they use it as justification for other things, but then they lie. You know, like them saying, oh, we cut the dex because we wanted to spend more time making like properly animated models and stuff. And then of course you had all those clips of them reusing models from like Sun and Moon, so that was dumb and a lie. And of course, I'm not going to complain about the graphics as much as other people, but you know, for all the time they spent, it didn't look that good either. The story just felt flat. The music was very, very, very unmemorable, which, look, don't get me wrong, every Pokemon game has some bangers in it. I mean, fuck, even Radiant Squad and Pokemon Rumble, two WiiWare titles, have amazing music in them. But Sword and Shield really didn't have anything that stood out to me for the most part, and the only ones I really did was like the Gym Leader battle theme, that's really about it. Everything else just was kind of a blur, I guess. It's the game I have this, you know, have the strongest disliking for, and honestly, there's one more reason. There's one more specific reason, which this honestly, I guess, has nothing to do with the game in a way. Like, it feels almost unfair, but considering it was the game released at the time, this comes from a more emotional standpoint than anything, is that being a fan during this period was just one of the roughest and worst things. Because the thing is, like, I know that on social media, like Pokemon Twitter or, you know, not Blue Sky, but like YouTube, like, you know, everyone has their own opinions and stuff, but the levels of toxicity and hatred weren't really as big back then. I mean, course, you had detractors who didn't like X and Y or Sun and Moon, and, you know, even going further back, like Black and White was pretty divisive, and, you know, that tends to happen. But when you pair the dex cut, the assets being reused, the graphics, like that infamous tree, it just started this whole, like, domino effect where every week it seemed like there was a new controversy surrounding the game before its release, that there was a new, like, 1 hour video essay that was just completely unnecessary. There was post after post just shitting on the devs and the people involved, and other people attacking others for liking the franchise, calling them bootlickers, or, you know, don't know how to enjoy any quality games. And of course, on the other side of that whole bring back the National Dex cult just went beyond the original message at that point. And you had them just from being a simple thing of, oh, we want the Dex back, to, you know, threatening to kill employees, which is just honestly really fucking stupid. You don't threaten that ever. I mean, yes, as a shiny hunter and as someone who values, like, collecting Pokemon, the Dex cut sucks, but I would never in a million years threaten the life of somebody just because of it. I'm not gonna murder someone just because Togekiss isn't in Scarlet and Violet. I'm not gonna make death threats just because my Nidoking, which is sitting in Let's Go, can't be moved to a more comfortable title like Legends Arceus. Like, that is just insane to even think that. And really, it just got to a point where there was so much vitriol, so much hate, that it was like, it really was hard to even admit to liking Pokemon at the time. And that's kind of the main reason that just shot Sword and Shield up to an even more negative, like, view for me. And the thing is, even if you were to remove that whole aspect, like, remove the lenses of that, I just didn't enjoy the game. Like, even as someone who loves the franchise, I could tell I wasn't having fun in it. I mean, the fact that I played it 3 times, one to do a solo Pichu run as a joke, the one with an actual team, and then a third one for a solo Wooper run, and I only just barely clocked in over 100 hours. And yes, I know it's funny that I say only, but RPGs, especially Pokemon, if you're investing a lot of time into everything, could take way longer. Now, I still stream Sword and Shield to this day, which is crazy, because you'd think with all the shitting on it I just did, you wonder why would I still do it. It's because, unfortunately, there is a very specific element that it has that keeps me engaged, and that's the Dynamax adventures. King Louis 1028, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And what is that thing, by the way? That would be the Dynamax Adventures facts that the shiny odds are only 1 in 100. Now, obviously, that you still have to play like a whole Dynamax adventure and have a bunch of friends to help you out most of the time, but obviously, you know, if you're wanting the best odds that doesn't involve soft resetting a million times, then it's okay. You love Shield? I mean, look, I have said this before, and I'm gonna always re-emphasize it. Even though I hate the games with a passion, if you like them, that is more than okay. I understand that everyone's got different opinions. I understand that the games have different impacts, or they may feel a different way about things, and that's completely fine. I'm not gonna be like Twitter and think less of you just because you like the game, okay? What's up, everyone? How's it going? I'm doing fine. Just trying to get this, whatchamacallit, trying to get this shiny Cubone. It's not going very well. as usual. Skibo doesn't like to cooperate, apparently. But I'm doing well. I hope you're doing as well, Louie. Yeah, exactly. And like I said, I still stream it to this day only because of the fact that the one thing I actually can like from the game is the Dynamax adventures, where the shiny odds are only 1 in 100 for the legendaries, and I mean, people will fucking kill for 1 in 100 odds. I mean, come on, let's be serious here. Hatching eggs just vibing? Yeah, I'm disappointed by it too, really. You guys, I'm gonna be right back, by the way. I have to really use the bathroom, so I hope you guys don't mind waiting a split moment. I'll be right back. Take a short bathroom break. Last time I took a bathroom break on this stream, the fucking thing crashed. Let's hope that doesn't happen this time. I'm just gonna keep the game on the home screen because I don't want to accidentally, you know, the targets. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that little wait. Are we? You're sorry for all those waters earlier? Ah, nah, it's fine. Trust me, I don't mind drinking water. Where's my drink? Anyone pre-order the Switch 2? No, I did not. It's just, it's way too expensive, man. I can't do it. It's just not worth it right now. I mean, trust me, there's a couple games I'm excited for, like Mario Kart World especially. But with the current prices and then the cost on top of the add-ons and shit that are gonna be needed, yeah, I'm just gonna wait. I'm not ever gonna wait for a discount, because I know that's never happening. I'm just gonna, like, give it about a couple weeks, maybe a few months, and then I'll get it later. Because I want to be able to stream stuff on it. Because I would probably go through the process of, like, moving everything over from my Switch to it. I just gotta see how everything works out in the end. Because, I mean, there are things about it that do annoy me a little bit, like the micro SD express cards that literally didn't exist until now, where... Sure, they have more storage, but if some of the rumors are true that certain games might end up not even containing the game on it, and you would have to download a bunch of gigabytes for it anyway, that could be a problem. But overall, I mean, in terms of directs, it fucking had a lot of shit in there that got me interested, that's for sure. But yeah, we're gonna keep going with this. With, you know... I'll go for this a little bit longer. Either a shiny Cubone or the first shiny that pops up, you know, that would pretty much be the perfect ending to a stream. Yeah. I probably don't even need to keep throwing Great Balls, but it actually levels out the throws and makes them less impactful. That and money in this game isn't even hard to earn, honestly. You can rematch the gym leaders all you want. Or the Elite Four and just get a payday user and just spam the shit out of that. And there's also the daily thing where you can get like nuggets and big pearls from the Diglett in Fuchsia, the lady over in Pewter. Let's Go is definitely a fun game, I gotta say. I was never, like... There's definitely things about it that, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of, like... Okay, for the battling and catching mechanics are a little wonky, but... Honestly... I enjoy it. The biggest change that I like the most, honestly, though, is the fact that they really did give the Pokemon so much more personality in this game in turn, like, using the Heart Gold, Soul Silver thing. Am I going for a complete shiny Living Dex? I can't. So, I already caught Mewtwo, so there is basically no physical way for me to do that, unfortunately. Granted, there technically is, but the only way I'm gonna be able to do that is I'm gonna have to buy another game. I mean, it's not like I can't get a shiny Living Dex, it's definitely possible. I'm just going for targets I really have interest in. The thing is with me is that a lot of Gen 1 shinies, I mean, truthfully speaking, I am not a fan of. There is just a lot of them that don't look appealing to me, that just all have a central problem. And it's just a turn-off. Don't get me wrong, there's some great shinies, obviously, you know, Dratini, Dragonair, Charizard. Machamp is a pretty divisive one, but the only reason I kind of like it is because of the Hulk vibes it gives. But there's definitely a lot more bad shinies than I'd say good shinies, unfortunately. But in terms of a shiny Living Dex, I mean, I could always attempt it, but it would not be easy to do. I mean, granted, I know that there are ways for me to get Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres even now, because of the whole fact that they will spawn in the wild, so I could go for them. I can go for all the regular Pokemon. In terms of version exclusives, yes, I would have to buy Let's Go Eevee. And then Mewtwo, yeah, I just have to do it in Let's Go Eevee. So yes, I could do a shiny Living Dex. I'm just not attempting it because there's just not enough shinies in this game that I like to justify it, because there's a lot of ones I really don't want. A lot of my shiny hunting usually does boil down to, do I like the Pokemon enough, or do I like the shiny enough to justify looking for it? Can't you just use another Switch profile? Wait. I mean, I could use another Switch profile to get Mewtwo, yes, but then the problem is I'd still need the exclusive, so I would have to buy the second game anyway. Wish they would fix some shinies. Yeah, I agree. And the thing is that, you know, there are some misguided opinions on it in my mind. You know, some people are like, oh, you can't change old shinies, and it's like, no, you totally could. I mean, I know, for example, that some have been changed in the past. There have been plenty of shinies. I know Charizard went from that purple to black, and yes, I'm pretty sure that was a coding error, but regardless, they fixed it. They changed Arbok from that weird color to that awesome gold. And there's probably a couple more. I mean, look at the Megas. They took Garchomp and made him from that lazy, ugly-ass pile of shit to, pink. Not great, but it's better. Look at Gengar. It's shiny, looks really bad because of the 3D model, but its Mega form has that amazing white coloring. And the other example I have that I like to use is the Hitmons. You know how Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan have that ugly-ass green coatings to them? Yeah, what did Hitmontop have? It had a silver and pink. That shiny is infinitely better than the other two. And that's the thing, Gen 1's obsession to me that I kind of hated was their obsession on either lazy shinies or green shinies. Like, you look at almost every Pokemon in this gen and like most of them are green. Like, it's a sea of green. Kingler, green. Cubone Marowak, green. Tangela, green, which ironically enough, Tangela's green is the only shiny green from this game that I kind of, well, him and Kabuto, but why are Kabuto and Kabutops green? Why do they gotta be fucking green, you know? Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee, green. Machamp's line, fucking green. Just all green everything. Green this, green that, green here, green there, green everywhere. What the fuck? Like, did somebody spill some fucking nuclear waste over the goddamn region?
Like, come on, what the hell? It's nothing but green, 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 green shit, green beans. Like, you know, I've go on about it forever. I mean, no example will make me more heated and more, like, angry. And this one is usually a huge topic of debate amongst people, is Dragonite shiny. I hate shiny Dragonite. I do. I really hate it. Like, I'm sorry if you like that thing. I do not, under any circumstances, like it. And I do not care what some people say about it being a Pete's Dragon reference, because first off, how many fucking people do you know grew up with that? Not saying that it's a bad thing if you did, I'm just saying, does anyone here know anybody who watched that? I didn't. I didn't grow up with Disney or any of it. Yeah, there it is, yeah. I didn't grow up with Pete's Dragon. And most of you probably didn't fucking either. Well, except Guardy, because, you know, of course. I mean, trust me, my boyfriend, his favorite Pokemon is Dragonite, and it's their favorite. It's not their favorite shiny, but they like shiny Dragonite. I fucking don't. I am sorry, I just do not. Because obviously, look, I know that I could just boil it down to the whole, it should have been pink thing, but it's not even just about that. It's not even the, it should have been pink. I could use that as a crutch, but it doesn't even need to be that, because what they also could have done was it could have been like a Charizard scenario. They could have given it a black and yellow body, or they could have done something unique where they kind of pulled a spin on the original Dratini and Dragonair forms and gave it like a nice little blue coating. Like, that would have been great. There's just so many other color schemes that I would have picked over this green, like, vomit-looking ass color that they also slapped on Cubone that I don't like either. And I know I'm only hunting this because my best friend's favorite Pokemon is Cubone. I want to get a shiny Cubone. It's just very, very bad. And I mean, Dragonite's just one example. I mean, is it my least favorite shiny? No, it's not even close. There's shinies that are infinitely worse. I mean, I don't have to look any further than like fucking Goldango or Cerulean and Armarouge to tell you that there are worse shinies out there. Because lazy shinies that suck are worse than shinies that are bad where they at least tried. Because at least with Dragonite, even if I don't like the shiny, at least I can acknowledge they tried. They didn't even fucking try for Cerulean and Armarouge or Goldango. They just made like the most minimal fucking design changes that you could just barely make out with like the fucking slightest of glances, you know what I mean? I have been ranting and raving for quite a bit, but yeah, that is all I gotta say about that. Thank you for listening to my overly long and arduous TED talk about hating shiny green Pokemon. Which, by the way, isn't entirely true. Just look at Tangela and you can do green shinies right. Paldean Tauros shiny? Oh, good god. You know what the worst part about Paldean Tauros' shiny is due to the way Scarlet and Violet does their lighting, you literally can't tell the fucking difference, but in ZA, apparently you can. Not that it matters, the shiny still looks like shit anyway, but, you know. And like I said, there are green shinies I can actually respect. The main one, of course, being the Spaghetti Monster Tangela. That one is fine. But really, in terms of other green shinies I'm trying to think about right now, I don't have any others. Because fuck green shinies. I mean, okay, Scissor's metallic chrome look in Scarlet and Violet gets a pass because they actually made it look cool there, but when they take that metallic coating away in Legends ZA and it goes back to looking like shit, then I ain't gonna be feeling the same way, let me tell you that. I mean,
Trust me, I want to like green shinies, I just can't do it because usually my biggest issue with the green shinies is they just pick the worst green they possibly fucking could for every option there is. And, you know, because you look at something like Kingler, that shiny just looks fucking hideous. Like, that green looks like garbage. You look at somebody like Dragonite, and maybe if they use like a different green, then maybe it could have been salvageable, but no, that dark green is just annoying. Like, maybe if they gave it a Kabuto green, it could have been better, but no. And, I mean, I know that Espeon is the most divisive shiny. It's either the best or worst shiny, depending on who you ask. I prefer that sort of highlighter green, but I don't know if everyone's the same. I mean, it's not like it's impossible to make a green shiny work. I just feel like maybe as a primary color, green shouldn't be the first option. I mean, on some it could work. But maybe just because I also am not the biggest fan of green as a color. I mean, maybe if there's like a grass type that you can make green as a shiny, that'd be nice. Like, I don't hate Hoppip shiny. I know that thing is green. Mewtwo's green is fine, and you know what? I mean, the reason I can excuse Mewtwo's green is because it's supposed to be like a genetic freak, and usually, like, alien-like stuff is usually associated with the color green, so that's fine. That gets a pass. I'm one of the few people that actually can respect Machamp's green shiny because it gives, like, Hulk vibes. It's like a mutant. Once again, mutants are usually green. Blastoise I'd probably like more if it wasn't for the fact that, you know, its shell is green. I guess. I mean, the purple body is great. The green shell, though, is, you know, not really. I don't really know. I mean, I guess it's because it's supposed to be references to actual turtles and shit, but I don't know. I guess maybe it's just because the body's purple. You're going to dip, good luck, and thanks for all the hangs. No problem, beloved. I appreciate you for joining. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Have a good night, man. Oh. See you again next time, man. Hopefully. Take care of yourself, brother. Thank you as well. And yeah, thank you, his beloved son, for the follow too, man. I really appreciate it. Goddamn, 5 Cubones all popped up at once and none of you are shiny. You little bastards. But yeah, I'm probably gonna get ready to wrap this up soon. And I know that I still have the chain going, but I probably should be getting ready for bed, and considering the fact that fucking Bonnie has just shown back up, be nice to Seth. Didn't you tell me you were going to bed? Also, yeah. For the 2 shinies, we found 3 shinies. Dashbon, Dracloak, and, Houndstone. Houndstone probably the one I'm happy with the most in terms of that thing is really weird to find, so seeing it pop out of the ground shiny was great. But yeah, that's probably gonna be it. I hope you guys don't mind me ending it right now. Or at least getting ready to end it. I stayed on a little bit longer since we had some new people come in, and I obviously wanted to give them a chance to hang out and, you know, enjoy the stream, because I honestly do feel kind of bad if someone came in and I was like, yeah, this stream's over, goodbye. Like, no, that sucks. I don't want to do that to anybody at all. I want to give them a chance to hang out and spend some time, you know? Because that's what these streams are meant to do, to just hang out and chill. Oh. We'll wrap it up, because I got work at 10 a.m. tomorrow, and I'm probably not gonna get a lot of sleep, so... yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to just pause the hunt and revisit this at a later date. You're good, get some rest, you're going to bed too. It was nice to meet you and everyone. Hope to catch the next stream. Yeah, no worries, man. I appreciate you for showing up. I will admit, next stream will not be Pokemon. I will be live again Saturday, more than likely, because I'm gonna take tomorrow and Friday off, depending on how scheduling goes. If it turns out that the obligations I have don't end up happening, then I'll just stream on those, because I'm gonna finish up Doom Eternal. I'm gonna do the last 4 levels in the game. And then after that, I'll probably go back to shiny hunting for a while. But yeah, I will pick this up again and do it at another date. I'm glad to have had some new people come in. So thank you to the following people. I'm going to give the thank yous. Thank you to King Louis 1028 for the follow. And thank you to his beloved son for the follow as well. I am very appreciative of that. And hopefully we'll see them along with everyone else here who came to watch tonight as well in future streams. So yeah, wherever you are in the world right now, whether it is the day, the evening, the night, whether you are just getting off work and going home, whether you're actually working the graveyard shift, whether you're just in your kitchen preparing some sort of midnight snack, whether you're in your bed just laying here waiting for the stream to be done, or waiting to pass out to it for whatever reason, whether you're just outside on the patio right now just watching the sky or something. I hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care of yourselves. Treat yourselves maybe if you can afford it in this fucking economic climate. Jesus Christ. And, you know, just have a great rest of your week. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. And until next time, everybody, take care and peace out.